Where's your ball? You are smart. Come here. Come. Put the ball in the hole. Can you put the ball? Come here. No. Get your ball. Moss, get your ball. And put it in the hole. Okay. You're so funny. Here. That's for you. Can you spin around? Good. You spin the other way? No, spin the other way. All right. And you smile. Smile. Big smile. Oh, that's better. Whoa, we got choked. Good morning. So, I don't know if there's any sound or not because I couldn't get the sound check thing to work. So if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. Oh, me. So many years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I had a student who heard this song that we all know, America the Beautiful, but she heard James Taylor singing it. It was a beautiful arrangement. She wanted to learn it. So her name was Anne. She was my oldest student. She was 80 some years old at the time. So we worked on it together. And I still don't know the song this way, but it what James Taylor did with it was absolutely beautiful. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea. Really nice, right? So, I have another student who wanted to learn Simon and Garfunkel's American Tune, which is like a total 180 from America the Beautiful, James Taylor's arrangement. So I thought, with all that's going on today, that this one American Tune is probably very appropriate right now. The melody is a Bach something another. I meant to look it up, so I didn't have time. Many's the time I've been mistaken, many times confused. Yes, I've often felt forsaken and certainly misused. Oh, but I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm just weary to my bones. Still, you don't expect to be bright and bon vivant so far away from home, so far away from home. I don't know a soul who's not been battered, don't have a friend who feels at ease, don't know a dream that's not been shattered or driven to its knees. But it's alright, for we've lived so well, moving on. I wonder what's gone wrong. Can't help but wonder what's gone wrong. I dreamed I was dying. I dreamed that my soul rose unexpectedly, looking back down on me, smiled reassuringly, and I dreamed I was flying. And high above my eyes could clearly see the Statue of Liberty sailing away to sea, and I dreamed I was flying. We come on a ship they call a Mayflower. We come on a ship that sails the moon. We come on age's most uncertain hours and sing an American tune. Oh, it's alright, it's alright, alright. You don't be forever blessed. Still tomorrow's going to be another working day, and I'm trying to get some rest. I'm just trying to get some rest. So this morning, when we were coming home from Dix Park, we were listening to some music, and one of the tunes we were listening to was Queen's song about America, and Steppenwolf's Monster, where he talks about America. So I've got some more songs I need to work on, and then maybe we'll do an entire thing just on songs about America. I'm going to retune. So my grandboys were home over the holidays from school. They're growing up, which is what we want them to do. They grow up too fast. And this song, Joni Mitchell's song, is about that, just about that. Growing up too fast, the circle game, one of her early songs. Yesterday, a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and around. The painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease him, and promises of someday make his dream. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turned to car around the town. They tell him words like, take your time, it won't be long now, before you drag your feet to slow the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and around, the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by and now the boy is 20, though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams, and plenty before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. And go round and round and round in the circle game. Okay, so I'm not sure if anybody's out there because I think my comments are turned off. So if there is somebody out there listening, I'm not seeing any comments and don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. This is a song that I wrote about making up one's mind, making one's own decisions, which is something that somewhat goes on as we're growing up, not following what our parents and grandparents want us to do and say and think, but to form our own opinions. And this is called Sitting on the Fence. A little baby dove sitting on the fence, all the family doves tried to convince her to fly away. Join the doves in the west. A little baby dove not certain what to do, listen to exactly what her mama tells her to, and flies west. On the fence, all the family hawks trying to convince her to fly away. Join the hawks in the east. Little baby hawk not certain what to do, listen to exactly what her mama tells her to, and flies east. In this world of such confusion, where do we look for good advice? Parents will shape us, others may sway us. It's really up to us to discover and decide. I'm a baby bird sitting on the fence with my mama bird trying to convince me to do what she say. That's to fly with the rest. I could fly east east, I can fly west. Whatever I do, I'm gonna do my best and fly my own way. That's sort of a jazzy chord, isn't it? I think it's a sixth, I'm not sure. But speaking of jazz, my dad was a jazz musician. He played saxophone and clarinet, and he arranged music for big bands on piano. So he was very, very talented. And he actually played with some of the big bands. He sat in with, who are some of the guys? Glenn Miller and Tommy Dorsey. He actually was invited to try out for the Kay Kaiser band, but my grandmother's brother intercepted the letter, the invitation when my dad was with, hey Andrew, thank you for being here. He intercepted the invitation, and when my dad was in the Army, was in service overseas, and my uncle said, Sammy doesn't need this, and he threw the letter away. My dad died not knowing that he was invited to play in the Kay Kaiser band, which in a way, I suppose, if he had tried out for the Kay Kaiser band, he would have made it and I wouldn't be here. So in a way, I should be grateful. But my dad's, he was a wonderful saxophone player. And when he died, I ended up with the saxophone, and I kept it for many years. I'm wondering, what should we do? You know, I don't really, I want it to go to a good home, and hoping that maybe one of my grandboys might take it, but there was no interest. So we finally were able to sell the saxophone just a couple of years ago to a Ukrainian, and so I'm happy for that. And from what I heard, this Ukrainian man was a very, very talented sax player. So I'm just so glad that my dad's beautiful saxophone is being played. So this is a song I wrote about it many years. My father's saxophone lays on the shelf. Sometimes I hear it when I'm all by myself. Late nights in the kitchen, we're driving all alone. Sometimes I can't imagine I see him with his horn. Once he let me blow it, I tried with all my might, but I was so little, and the big horn put up a fight. It hardly made a noise, just a little squeak. He'd give a great big smile to make me so proud of that peep. Then he'd take me dancing, the room would spin and whirl, holding hands and standing on his feet. Oh yes, I'm a daddy's girl. I studied piano, even took up jazz, so I could see his world and give our conversation some pizzazz. His music was not my calling, he took it all in stride. Pop and folk were what I liked, so I put his style aside. Now I like to play guitar, and I think of all the times when my father'd coach my playing, and he'd run the chords all through his mind. He'd make me stretch my fingers and play the ones I couldn't reach. At the time I didn't like them, but smiled at him just to please. I studied and I practiced every chance I'd find. I wish that he could hear me now, 'cause I play all the time. My father's saxophone lays on the shelf. Sometimes I hear it when I'm all by myself. Late nights in the kitchen, or driving all alone. Sometimes I imagine I hear him with his horn. So my dad he was a big man. He was like 6'4", just really big. And he had an infection in his lung once and had to have part of his lung removed. They removed about, it was a third or 2/3, a good chunk of one of his lungs. And he thought he'd never be able to play his horn again. But the doctor said that the best thing in the world for him was to blow his horn to build up his lungs. So he used to practice, and he would record himself and then count the number of measures that he could hold his breath and play. And so somehow when he died, not only did I get his horn, but I got all those recordings of him practicing. And so when I wrote this song and then I recorded it in 1997, 5 years after he died, I took to the recording session when I was recording that song, I took one of the tapes, and my engineer and I went through them, and we chose one of the songs that my dad was recording, and we wanted to use that in my song, but we had to slow it down and change the key. And we miraculously in 1997 was able to do that. I know today it might be a lot easier, but back then it was quite a process. And we were able to do it. And so when I recorded this song, at the end of it, we used my dad's saxophone to play along with me, and it's hauntingly beautiful, you know, it's gorgeous. So I thought I would end with my dad was a real prankster. He had a lot of fun. And this next song is a joke that he told the family, and it is actually I turned it into a song about why dogs sniff each other's tails, which is something that we all, of course, want to know, right? So this is called The Pooch's Disco Lounge, and I'm going to end with this song today because it will make you smile. And that's a great way to start a day, or in the middle of the day. Anyhow, I plan to be here next week. You know, I didn't play banjo last week, I don't think, and I haven't played it today, so I think next week we'll do just all banjo songs. What do you think? Good morning, Steph. Thanks for letting me know you're here. So, why do dogs sniff each other's tails? I've got a dog named Mick, a border collie is her kind. Many a time I wondered what goes on in her mind. Herding dogs are smart and they're quick upon their feet. My Mick's is smart, you know. I taught her how to speak. Sure. My Mick, she likes to run. She'll chase frisbee all day long. She'll stay close by my side. If a squirrel comes by, she's gone. Dogs come by to talk, and they greet us with their nose. There are things I don't understand. I'll ask Mick because she'll know. Like, why do dogs chase kitty cats? Bark at the man who brings the mail. Why do dogs roll in the mud and sniff each other's tails? This is what she told me. This is what she said. It's not we're being friendly, but this is why instead. At the canine bar in town, the Pooch's Disco Lounge, all the dogs have come to dance and check out the other hounds. We have to check our tails and hang them on a rack, much like you humans do when you check your hats. Well, the Barkeritas were good, and we danced the poodle rump. We howled the chorus in time, so we did the hydrant stomp. But fire broke out in the bar, we had to leave real fast. We grabbed the first tail on the rack and stuck it on our backs. Some lost in confusion, some lost in the fire. The tail I have is not mine, but someone else's attire. So if you see a dog and he's sniffing to no avail. Forgive him for this act, he's just trying to find his tail. Oh, mercy. So my dad, who told that joke, he would be 101 years old. Monday was his 101st birthday, and so that's why I thought I'd sing a couple of songs for my dad. And I will learn some more songs about America, and next week will be Banjo Week, and thank you all for being here. Have a good week. Stay warm. It's going to turn cold, at least here in North Carolina. So